Hi, my name is Ramiah Jackson here in Phoenix, Arizona. And the reason why I chose to join Third Decade was my coworker had actually told me about it, and she had found out about Third Decade at a community event. And at my former organization, I looked it up and I fit the criteria and just decided, why not? Something I had always wanted to learn more about was retirement and just always continue to grow, especially in budgeting. I grew up with parents who really did talk about money, but as an adult, I really wanted to take next steps into buying a house, looking more into retirement and all of those different things. And so I figured I could learn a lot from these classes. Financial literacy is important to me because money runs the world. Whether we like it or not, it does. And so just learning how I can continue to grow, and it's just important to even learn about retirement, learning about just budgeting as a whole, but then also being able to pass that knowledge on. For example, I got married last year, so when I started the program, I was single, and so being able to get married and then also share my knowledge of financial literacy with my husband, and then being able to eventually pass that down to future generations is something that is really going to impact my life. But it also just learning all the different ways, also how to create just a mission statement for myself, is all in financial literacy. And so just learning how it really does help guide your life has really impacted my life. And it just helps choose more joy in life. My hardest part about my financial journey while being in the program, I wouldn't say it was the hardest part, but I have had a lot of life changes. When I first started the program, I had just accepted, when I had my first meeting with my financial advisor, I had just accepted a new job that was double of what I was making currently. And so just being able to navigate that. And then I also, a few months after that, bought a house and also got married. And so all three of those things were a huge impact. And then a year after I'd accepted that job, I actually got laid off. And so just being able to use the knowledge that I've learned from Third Decade to continue to, one, have an emergency fund. That was really important, especially when I was unemployed for a month, was I had still funds to live off of. And so I wouldn't say that I've had the hardest part, but it's just been life changes have been the hardest part, and being able to just remember and fall back on the foundation of what I've learned has really helped keep me going. Words of wisdom to those who haven't started their financial journey yet. It's never too late. It's never too late to start, and it's okay to start small. I have the personality that wants to go in fully and take all these things on, cut all these things out. And it's sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it just starts with tracking your finances, tracking your, where are you spending your money? And that would be my words of wisdom and encouragement is don't be so hard on yourself. It takes time, and it's never too late to start.